911, what's your emergency?
The following content is graphic, emotional, and includes dark humor that may not be suitable for all listeners. Discretion is advised. These stories are based on real-life EMS, military, and healthcare experiences. Calls are real, providers are real, names and details have been changed to protect privacy. They may be disturbing to some and are definitely inappropriate for HR department. Any medical or mental health discussion is personal experience, not protocol. Use your damn brain. Follow your local guidelines, and when in doubt, call med control. If you're struggling, don't do it alone. Talk to someone, a coworker, a friend, a therapist, or hell, reach out to me. I'll answer. Need help right now? Text or call 988 or visit 988lifeline.org.
Okay, so my strategy was, because I was very anti-medication, mine was about stripping my life back, right? So basically stripping everything back and rebuilding from the ground up. So I wanted to know what was good for me, what wasn't good for me, whatever wasn't good for me, people, places, anything, I'd strip that back. I went, okay, you sort of work out, okay, who's hanging on to me for the wrong reasons as well, right? And then sort of holding me in a place that I didn't want to be anymore. So I would gradually then hold them at a distance because I needed to feel better for myself, right? So I don't need someone else that's holding me in a place either. So sometimes you have to strip some people back out of your life as well. So that's what I did. I went, okay, who works for me? What works for me? What doesn't work for me? Who's just a bit of a dead weight that is holding me in a place that I don't want to be anymore? Then I culled them back or I let them go completely. So that's the only way to do it. You've got to strip your life back and go, okay, what's important to me now, right? Because we live, we grow, things change, our life changes, we change. But then I had to go, okay, what is important to me now? What makes me feel alive? Going on motorbike rides is my freedom.
That's awesome.
But also is, my boys. My boys are a huge part of my life and they're a massive driver for me. So everything was about how do I become the best version of myself again for them, because they weren't seeing the best version of me. I wasn't a great role model for them as a father when I was in that state. So how do I get me back again to be able to give them that version and be that leader and that role? That's what I went for.
Awesome. And that kind of brings me to my next point here is your work now, connects fatherhood to becoming a better man outside the job. And that what you just pretty much you just said it, that matters because the field can make you dependable to strangers and unavailable to people who actually need you at home, like your boys or my daughters and my son. And that we all have to be better for ourselves, to be better for our families.
Yeah, 100%. Man, with the the family dynamics lately, and I've heard that the US is the same. Families are breaking apart so much these days, right? And then you've got all these kids that are ending up fatherless, or fathers are at a distance now. The impact on our kids shows through their behavior, especially when they become young adults, right? And that doesn't matter whether they're boys or girls. It affects both. So I see that, and I look at my boys as well. And funnily enough, how everything came up for them, like I was hiding the fact that had been let go from the police.
Oh,
Right?
wow.
Yeah, from them
Right.
because they were still young, right? They were in primary school at the time, and they, I saw them as, okay, they look up to me because I'm in the police, I'm the hero, I'm dad, rah, rah, rah. And so I'd hid all of that. I didn't say anything about it. And it wasn't till my eldest boy, who was doing an assignment for school, he was talking about, it was all about dogs or pets, but I think it was more predominantly dogs and how they help people. And he went down the route of, police dogs and searching dogs, and all of this sort of thing, companion dogs, like for PTSD. He went right down this whole rabbit hole. And he ended up saying to me, because we were talking about something, he said, "Dad, do you have PTSD?" And I was like, holy shit, where has this come from? And it made me go, you know what? Now's the right time to probably have this conversation. So I had the conversation with him first and just said, righto, I'm just going to let you know, yes, I do. I'm not in the police anymore. I am suffering from PTSD. That was the reason why I'm not in the job anymore. And mate, can I tell you, that was the most freeing moment in me and my boy's life.
I bet. I bet that was a big relief of pressure and stress and all of it, really.
Wow, man. And it changed our relationship straight away.
That's awesome.
And I mean for a positive. I was honest with him. I was open with him. I'm like, hey, life's going to throw you, things that you don't expect to happen. But you've just got to, it's about how you get up from it and how you deal with it. And I've been that way with them ever since. I don't wrap them in cotton wool. We talk about everything. Like, hey, yep, this stuff can happen. How would you deal with it? And they're two very level-headed boys. One's now, nearly 17 and the other one's 18.
Wow. If you think it's too heavy to say it anyway. It beats a eulogy. You don't have to apologize for surviving however you can. You're not the reason things are heavy. You're the reason they're still moving. Need support right now? Reach out to me. Reach out to somebody. Text or call 988 or visit 988lifeline.org. You're not alone. Not in this job. Not in this fight. Want to share your story or connect? Visit critical-run.com or message the Facebook page, Dispatched and Dysfunctional. We're building this for you, for them, for all of us.